welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial featuring all products that I've never used before or products that you've never seen me use on camera. So I'm super excited for this. I haven't done just like a regular makeup tutorial in so long and I really do miss it. So I'm so excited to show you guys these products. Like, it's gonna be a great look. I thought my hair looked cute, but I think it was like a big rat's nest, so don't mind that because I don't feel like fixing it. But I thought it looked good, but I guess it doesn't. So yeah, let's get into it. So I do have a few primers that I've never used on camera. I've been using kind of in my personal life, but I've never used them on camera and I really am loving them. So the primer I'm going to be using today is the Touch in Sol No Problem Prime Essence. It's like an oil. So you have to be careful with this. Since it is summer, you have to be careful because if you use too much, it will make your face oily. But I use a pretty hefty amount. I mean, just remember it is an oil, so it will get greasy on you. Also, I have my brows on already because one, they looked really good today, and two, I don't have any new brow products, so I'm going to keep that like that. So as you can see, this oil kind of gives me like a little bit of a glow, but it also gives me like a really like tacky finish that will help the foundation stick to my skin. So I actually usually use two primers. The next one I do is for my pores. So right now I'm going to try out, well, I've already tried it a couple times, the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I snatched this up whenever it came back available on the e.l.f. website. I don't know if it's still out of stock or not, but definitely check it out and see if it is because it's amazing. Here it is. It's just like a putty. So take about this much and just kind of rub it between my fingers and rub it into my pores. And I've noticed a great difference using a pore filling primer, and especially this one. So I put it just on my T-zone. I put it all over my nose. But my foundation likes to break up on my nose, so this kind of helps that. So yeah, so now my face is completely primed. Into foundation, you guys all know that my favorite foundation is this Milani 2-in-1 Conceal and Perfect foundation in the shade 00 Light Natural. I've used this so many times on my channel, but I don't have any new foundations or any that even match me. So I'm just going to go in with this one. If you don't know, this is from Milani. Like I said, you can get it at Ulta, drugstore, Target, wherever. It's literally so amazing. It's my favorite foundation of all time. And it does say Conceal and Perfect, so the finish is very full coverage, which is what I love about it. You take off the cap, there is a pump. I don't really use that. I use, if you twist the cap, it's a stick. So that's what I use. So I kind of just place it on my face like this. I try not to use a lot, but it's kind of hard to judge with this little stick how much product's actually on it. Take my little Real Techniques sponge and just blend this in. So I am going on vacation. We are leaving Saturday. Today's Wednesday, so just trying to get through these last few work days. I'm literally so excited. So at work, I haven't had PTO. You were supposed to buy at the end of the year last year. No one told me, so I didn't know. I didn't buy any, so it just accrues like every pay period. Boring stuff. But long story short, I needed 40 hours to be able to take off this whole week, and I haven't been able to take off since February of this year because that's how long it took me to get 40 hours. So me saying I need a vacation is a complete understatement. Like, I'm like just really exhausted and I can't wait just to lay on the beach. I'm going to Bethany Beach, Delaware. Let me know if you guys have ever been there before. We've been there a couple times. I'm going with just my family. It's definitely more of like a family kind of beach. Like, it's not as touristy as like Outer Banks or Ocean City or stuff like that. But yeah, I'm so excited. We're gonna go and just like, I just can't wait to just like relax, like just completely just take a deep breath and just relax. It's supposed to rain a couple days, but I'm not trying to let that ruin how excited I am because it might pass. It's like in a week. Also, just the fact that I don't have to work and I can just relax, like I said before, makes it all better. Oh, I forgot to tell you what I'm using. I'm using the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. Oh my god. Right here, it's in the shade Fair Warm. So I used to use the Tarte Shape Tape. I used to swear by it. And then this little thing came out, so I tried it out, and I have not bought the Shape Tape since. I also still have one in my drawer, and I haven't even thought about touching it because this is so good, and it's as full coverage as the Shape Tape. So run out and get this. It's only $5, and it literally lasts me like 2 months. I do my makeup every day during the week, so it definitely is worth the money, and especially like not spending the money for Tarte Shape Tape is good. Like, look at this coverage. It just like wakes you up. Like, I love doing my makeup in the morning because, especially I put my concealer on, so I'm like, it looks like I'm awake, but I'm not. I am looking so pale, but let's dive into powder. I just picked this up recently. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. It is, I don't know. Let's try it out. Actually, never tried it before. So open it up. Just has a little sifter. The consistency of the powder, very smooth. Yeah, that looks really nice. So I'm going to take the flat edge of my Real Technique sponge and just press it into where I put the concealer underneath my eye. I always start a little bit lower, so because that's where most of the powder is, and then move my way up with the excess powder. Like this. This is actually really nice. Like, my face looks so smooth. No pores for me. So consensus on this powder, it is so like smooth, and it is matte. It does take away like any shine I have, but I always bring that back with like highlighter and stuff like that, so that's not an issue for me. My face looks really good, so this is a winner. It is very similar to the Coty Airspun. That's kind of what I'm like comparing it to. Also, the packaging is very similar, so I'm so happy I got this. Yay! Next, the next powder that I've been loving recently is this Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighten Foundation. It's in the shade Medium. So it is a foundation, so that means it does have really good coverage. This came in a pack of other Laura Geller items in TJ Maxx, of course. So I'm just going to pounce this into my skin. This is literally my favorite powder. I have been loving Laura Geller recently. Anytime she has any products at TJ Maxx, I pick them up because I love them so much. So if you guys have any favorites from her, let me know. I do now. So yeah, that is my face powdered. I look very one-dimensional. I do need like some bronzer just to kind of give me some shape. So Tarteist Pro Glow palette. I got this in a BoxyCharm, you guys. If you haven't seen that, I post every single month about what I get in my BoxyCharm, so check that out. I've definitely been using this, and it's my go-to. I'm going to bring it on vacation because everything I love. So there's 2 mirrors on the side, but here are the products. Let's see. Bronzer, contour, 2 highlighters, and 2 blushes. It's seriously so pretty. Today I'm just going to be using the bronzers and the blushes. I'm not going to be using the highlighters. I have a different highlighter I want to try out for you guys. So let's take a bronzer brush. I'm going to take this one by Eco Tools. It's like this little dome brush. And I'm going to be going into this warmer shade called Backstage. It is a little bit, it's way more warmer than the other one. I'm going to contour with the other darker shade. I didn't realize how many of these Tarte palettes they have. Like, I know they have the original. I know they have this Pro Glow. They have like the Remix palette. I know that there's just so many. Like, it's crazy. I want to try them all. I've always wanted this, and then when I got in the BoxyCharm, I'm like, I knew, I'm just so glad I didn't buy it. I knew I shouldn't have. Because I'd be so mad if I spent the money and then, like, I ended up getting it in a box, like, later. So this bronzer is, like, really, really pretty. Just really, like, warms up the face. Not too harsh. So I really like that. I just kind of softly, like, contour my nose while I'm here, just to give it a little bit of shape. Next, we're going to go into blush. There is a really pretty pink shade on this one right here. And then there's kind of like a darker shade right over here. So I'm going to go into Dance Floor. These names are fun. And I have this really soft, like, fluffy brush. I literally got this from Walmart. It's by Glam and Beauty. And it's just, like, very, very fluffy. And it disperses, like, the blush really, really perfectly without it being, like, just spot on your face. So I'm going to go into Dance Floor, I think that's what it's called. And kind of just place it on my apple of my cheeks and then kind of run it back towards my ear. You can also smile and see, like, where the apples of your cheeks are. You can also, like, place it right there and then run it back if you're not really sure where to place your blush. Everyone has, like, this weird smile when they do their blush. It's so funny. And then a little bit on the nose, which I love. A little sunburn. It's like a little sunburn. The face is done. I'm going to be going into highlighter a little bit later. I always do highlighter at the last. I just like ending on that. It feels like it completes the whole look. So let's go into eyeshadow. I have so many eyeshadow palettes I've been recently picking up. So I'm so excited to show you guys, like, what I've received. So the first one that I'm really excited about is this Clara Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. Looks like this. And it's just a very simple, like, neutral palette. I have another Clara palette. Let me grab it. So in previous videos, I've used this other Clara palette. It's the Clara Bondi 24 eyeshadow palette. It is so, so pretty. It reminds me of the Green Brown palette by Natasha Denona. So pretty though. If you guys want me to use another tutorial on this palette, let me know. So I got this from TJ Maxx. This is an Australian brand. Originally like $65, like on like their website. I got it for like $8. It's so good. I use it all the time. So when I saw this palette there, I'm like, I need to get it no matter like what the shades are because it's just such a good brand. So yeah, it reminds me kind of a little bit of like a Kylie palette, like the way it's set up. But I do have this palette. I have this Butter London palette that I got from also by BoxyCharm. It's really pretty packaging. Opening up. Not many shades, but I do like these shimmers. I think they're really, really pretty. And then this blues, I might put that on my lower lash line. We'll see what I decide to end up doing. And my favorite palette I've been waiting to do a tutorial on is this LA Girl Heat eyeshadow palette. It is so pretty. I saw this online or like on Instagram, and I literally ran to Ulta the next day because it's so pretty. So here's a huge mirror. And then, look at this. This is probably the palette I'm going to use the most because it's just so pretty. And I love the purple shades in it. So I think I'm going to focus on that, but I'll definitely dip into the other eyeshadow palettes just to give you guys a good review. But they do have another palette that's like this. It's more like blue greens. But if this is good, we're going to go grab that one too. So let's put some eyeshadow primer on. All of you guys know I have this eyeshadow primer by Wet n Wild. It's my favorite eyeshadow primer. I will always buy it. I tell everyone you don't use a lot because your eye will get sticky. It's a little bit on each eye. Let's find a shade to set my eyes with. I think I'm going to go into the Clara palette and see. Do they have? Nope, they don't have the shade names. But I'm going to go into this middle cream shade right here and just set my primer. I have like this flat little shader brush. I'm just going to set it and see how it works. It's very pigmented. It's cream, but I can tell it's like really pigmented. Oh, these are nice. And the pan sizes are huge, so like traveling would be really nice. Okay, so next I'm going to mix this brown shade right here with this one, and see what that kind of combination is. I'm gonna take this Morphe brush and kind of just put this in my crease a little bit, very lightly. So it's not really giving me much, to be honest. There's a little bit of fallout in the pan. Do you see that? Doesn't bug me, but just to note that there is a little bit of fallout. I'm kind of focusing it like right here. My mirror's right here, so I'm looking here, but I'm kind of focusing it right here just to give some definition. Do you see that? I'll probably do a cut crease, so I want to just kind of focus that up here. That is really pretty. I like the combination. I definitely like this brown shade better than this one, but as a combination, they don't look bad. So I'm really not even touching where my eyeball is. I'm just going above it. Let's dive into this LA Girl palette because literally I'm just dying to use it. So I'm not sure what kind of look I want to do. I could go completely orange. I can go like a pink purple. I think I'm going to do like a pink purple kind of look. So I'm going to go into this shade right here. It's like pink shade. It is called Staycation. So I'm going to take a little fluffy brush and kind of put it right underneath where I put the brown. Let's see here. Oh my, that's a lot of pigment. Do you see that? Place it right there. Well, that's pretty. I'm gonna run this pink underneath my eye. Oh my god, that is so pigmented. I'm gonna go into this shade right here, this little purple shade. It is called Passport. And I'm going to do more of a kind of like a smaller little brush and place that like right in my crease. Just to give it some definition. I'm kind of just like putting it right on the socket of my eye. Blending it in with all the other shades that we already did. Super pretty. I have no idea what I'm doing. Looks like a mess right now. I promise you we'll fix it. I'm just setting up the base, really. Like, this seems blended out, like, really bad. But I promise you I'll fix it all. I'm just setting up the base for a beautiful shimmer shade. And then I'm going to run it under my eye. So this orange shade right here, let's see. Oh, the name's on the back, too. I didn't realize that. This shade right here, this orange one, called First Class. Let me swatch a couple of them. So this is First Class. Oh my god. I like this purple one down here. So let's clean up our eyes. Let's run back into this Morphe brush just to clean up the edges because it's a little bit harsh right now. I think I want to go in with this shade right here. It is called Holiday. And put all over my eye. Oh my god. Guys. Oh my god. I love it. Let's do the other eye. So beautiful. I'm gonna put some shimmer right in the middle, like kind of like a halo eye. I'm gonna go in with this beautiful like little orange shade. Might be too much, like with the already pink or the purple pink. Oh my god, no, it's so good. Look at this. They blend so well together. It's just like a perfect little pop in the center. These are so pigmented. Oh my god. So here are the eyes. I hope you guys can see them really well because they are so pretty and like it's just so pretty. I don't even know how I'm going to fit into this Butter London palette into this look because I could just use this It has everything you could possibly need in this little palette. Please run out and grab this, guys, and show me like what your looks are. Like this pretty orange. Like, oh my God. This was really affordable. I don't remember how much it was, but it was literally so affordable. So let's go into the Butter London palette and see what that can give us. So this is what this looks like. This is like nothing compared to the other one. Here's its shimmer. It's definitely more of like a, not as chunky, more like a sheer. It's on the top right here. A sheer kind of shimmer. Let's see. Yeah, they're all very like muted. Not compared to these. Like these are not even a comparison. I kind of want to go into this brown shade called Temptress and kind of just place it on the outer part of my eye and the inner part to make kind of like a halo eye. I'm going to do the outside part of my eye first just to make sure I want to commit to the inner part. So let's go into Temptress and kind of just place that very, very lightly. Make kind of like a V formation on the outer part of my eye. And then run it underneath. Oh, I love it as like underneath. That's really pretty. Use my finger to kind of blend everything together. This is literally one of my favorite looks I've done in so long. I need to fix this up right here. It's like all the way down my eye. So here's the finished eyes. I love it. The shining star is, of course, this palette. Go out and grab it. I'll place on the screen how much this is. I don't remember, but this is just amazing. And I might bring it on vacation because it's very much like beachy summer vibes. So I'm going to bring this on vacation. You know, I'll probably be wearing a lot of makeup, but yeah, I'm definitely bringing that. So I also do have like this Starlit Studio like glitter. I might put this in the inner corner of my eye. It's just like a regular like Stila kind of eyeshadow kind of thing. And be careful about putting these in like close to your eyes. Like in their corners, I mean. This is straight up like yellow gold. Can you see that? Like a yellow gold. So I'm going to dip this in and get a little brush. I have this little tiny brush. I'm going to take some off the brush and place it in my inner corner. I was going to put it on my eye, but I don't want the gold to overpower like that beautiful orange shade. Just a little bit in the inner corner, and it looks really pretty. Yep, that looks good. That kind of just pulled everything together. It's amazing what an inner corner highlight can do. So let's add some eyeliner. The same thing. Here's another product from this brand. This brand's at Target. I got this for my birthday. Elizabeth, thank you, bought this for me. So this is a really cool like double-ended eyeliner. So the first side is just like a little pen. So I'm going to use that. If you can see. And the other side is a star. So you know how people have been putting it like right here? I'm going to do that today. That is the last step that we'll be doing. So I'm going to take the liner part and just do a little line on the top part of my eye. I'm not going to wing it out or anything. I'm just going to draw a little line. This eyeliner is so good. It's very, very black and matte, and it's not bleeding at all, so I love that. So I'm going to go into the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Just do a little light coat because I'm putting lashes on today because I have really fun lashes I want to try out. So this does get on my eyes, and sometimes it's very, very wet formula, so be careful if you do have this. I mean, this isn't a new mascara at all, but just be wary of that because I would be done with my makeup look and then I do this and my whole makeup look is messed up, so I'm trying to be very cautious. So I'm going to go into these Lashaholic Luxury Lashes. Also got this in my BoxyCharm. Look how pretty the packaging is. Like, it's just all sparkles. And these are what they look like. They're in the shade Instaglam? Instaglam. They're in the shade Instaglam. So let's get these out. They have a cool like little string that you pop out the product with. Oh, even the inside's glittery. That's so pretty. Even when I'm done with these lashes, that'd be a cute little container just to keep, just with all the lashes that I'm using at the current time. So lashes are on, and they are like natural, but they are like super long, that they look more dramatic, and I am so here for them. I think they will go with any look, so I'm so excited about that. Let's get into highlighter. I have this new one from Wet n Wild. It's their Mega Glow Highlighting Bar in the shade Earth. Anything from Wet n Wild new I grab. It's part of their zodiac sign collection because there's like all the zodiac signs, as you can see. I'll swatch it for you guys. It's like a really pretty gold. Just very natural, and I thought it would really go with like little sparkles I have in the inner corner. So I'm gonna take my little highlighting brush and just highlight where you normally highlight. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Love that. Also, I've used this like 2 times, so this is like really good. It might like if I was super pale, this would not look good on me. It'd be too dark. So last step is, let's put the star on. Okay, so just like a little star sticker. I'm gonna put it right here. That's so pretty. There's like, but the circle, do you see the circles kind of on it? That's so cool though. Oh my god, I love that. Okay, cool. Next we're going to do lips, and then we are done. So we are going to go into the Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner, and I think it's Bear to Comment. Yeah, it's just this really pretty like nude shade, and just line my lips. You guys need to check out these Wet n Wild lip liners. They're literally $1, and they are a pretty good size, and they're so creamy, and they don't bleed at all. So definitely check those out. This is Bear to Comment if you didn't, if I didn't already mention that. So I have a lot of new lip products, of course, because you know I love anything lip related. So I'll just go through them. 3 of them, of course, are Wet n Wild. So the first 2 I have are the Wet n Wild X Pac-Man collection. Like, look how cute. They did a color for each one, the Pac-Man. So it's this really pretty orangey glossy one. It's in the shade Clyde, and then this pretty like pinky shade is in the shade Blinky. So it's their names. So this one is my favorite lipstick formula, this Wet n Wild Catsuit. I found one I didn't have. It's called Behind the Bleachers. It's so pretty. I might do that one. And then I also have 2 glosses. I have this Lemonade by Dominique Cosmetics. That's my BoxyCharm. I've used this. This is such a pretty nude. It's like one of my favorite like nude lip glosses. And I also have this Stila. They're one of their new lip glosses in the shade Synergy. So these 2 I thought were going to be like matte. They're glosses. So I think I'm going to go in. The orange won't really look good. This might look really pretty. I think I'm going to do this lip gloss and then put this in the middle of it. So this is like a lot. I don't know if it really goes with this look, really. It's more like red. It's really pretty. It can be a little bit sheer at times. I do 2 coats, which is also fine. But just, I don't know if this is something that I want to keep with this look. I kind of want to do like a strictly like a nude shade. So I'm going to take this off, but just so you guys do see, it is a gloss. It is really pretty, and it has about like 2, it needs like 2 layers because it can be a little bit sheer. So I'm going to take this off. So I went and tried on this other Wet n Wild lipstick, and it was just way too dark for this pretty makeup look. If it was more of like a natural like brown eyeshadow, that would pop. It's very, very dark. I didn't realize how dark it was. So I just refilled in my lips with the Wet n Wild lip liner, and I just filled in my whole lips. It's a really, really pretty shade. I'm going to just put a gloss on top. So I'm going to put this Dominique Cosmetics Lemonade Lip Gloss in the shade Peach Tea, which is so cute. The whole line is lemonades, different kinds. Just put this on top. That's so pretty. Oh my god, new favorite lip combo. I love that. Okay guys, let me just set my face. I'm going to set my face with the Maybelline Master Fix setting spray. I'm almost out. Okay guys, this is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed. I literally had so much fun filming this for you guys. I want to do more makeup tutorials because that's really like my true passion, is just doing makeup. So yeah, I hope you guys like this or have any suggestions for any new looks you want me to try out. Let me know. Yeah, so here it is. The eyes are really pretty. I would say my favorite product would be the LA Girl palette. And that's it. That's my favorite. Like, that just topped everything. Everything else is really good, but that just tops everything. Yeah, so since I'm going on vacation, I'm going to be posting a lot. I'm going to be filming my whole trip just because I like to have for memories also. So I want to try to post pretty frequently depending on how busy each day is. So I hope you guys like that kind of video. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one when I'm laying on a beach, like just literally so relaxed and out of Pittsburgh, thank God. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.